New day today. We made it to a real gas station because it actually has trash. They don't sell food. Actually, they might. I don't think so. We're filled up inside. So now I go inside and pay. So this is a real gas station like in America. They have cigarettes that they do not put behind the counter. They have drinks, which is kind of unreal. Monsters. This is probably the most American a gas station gets, which is kind of crazy. A place to wash your car, place to vacuum your car, fill up the tires and everything. Wow, you forgot to close the door. The gas, yeah. Also, it is a real gas station, by the way. Is this Japan's longest bridge? Would you want to swim in that water? No? This is similar to Baltimore. It actually looks like we're going into a ship right now, but we're actually going on the tunnel. So you take a bridge and then a tunnel so that the ships can pass through there. It's kind of nutty. Crazy thing is there's rest stops here too. Wow. Perugino! So we're in kind of the middle of the city here, and there's a hobby off here. That's really cool. A lot of Mickey. Wow, it's like Lego stuff too. That's cool. We're seeing what they got here. That's creepy. These are cool. Let's see what we can find, what we get ourselves into here. We were just saying, maybe we'll find a wheel, but look what pops up. A pink wheel with Mickey Mouse on it, bro. And it's pink and the hood goes up. But that boat right behind it goes really hard.
There's a Winnie the Pooh Wagonar too.
Oh, there is a Winnie the Pooh Wagonar. That's crazy. This TV is so cool. I really would love to get this TV back home. The whole setup with the Famicom and this Nintendo. But then I got some K-trucks that are like food trucks. But then Nick found this one and he doesn't want to take it because he's worried about real estate.
It's huge, bro.
It's Kirby though.
It is a sick fan though, I'm not gonna lie.
What'd you got?
Wow.
The wheel?
Oh no, this was tongue to grab food at Yakiniku.
Oh wow. We made it to Don Quixote. We're here to see a couple things. Somebody requested some snacks, so I'm making this video for them so they can see what snacks cost, because it was asked. But there's a lot here in Don Quixote. Well, I didn't realize Don Quixote had Hot Wheels though, but this goes hard. Look at this one with the drift. Wow, are you gonna cop? Wow, he's about to cash out. Someone's about to cash out. There's some heat here. Willie, just so you get an idea, I mean, for your standard Kit Kats it's $2.98, so you kind of have to decide. And they have all kinds of different flavors, but like others are $2.56. So let's just say 300 yen just to be on the safe side. And then you kind of have those koala things, but you can get those stateside. Those are again like 300. These guys, again, I would just say 300. They also have chips. They have like Japanese Oreos. But again, I don't know how sought after they are. They have the Pockies. Those are 200 yen. Let's see. Chips. Those are like under 100 yen depending on the chips we get. Chocolates, almonds. All depends on shipping though, you know. Obviously you have the Pockies, but you can't really get, I mean, you can get those stateside. I don't know if you can get those stateside, but there's several different kinds, and they're all within like 200 yen. Let's just say, give or take. As far as chips, it's like, again, 300 yen. You have different kinds of chips. It really depends on the chips you're looking for, you know? But you can kind of get an idea there. And you have stuff like this, you know, like random miscellaneous things that are within like 100 to 200 yen, maybe less. It's just so hard to say what can sell and what won't sell. You can't really know until you try it. New day, leaving our place. It's like 80 degrees out here. Found sparkling water, like strong sparkling water at 7-Eleven. I thought that didn't exist in Japan, but I guess it does. Now we're gonna hit the road. One of the things that Nick loves to do, and I kind of love to do it as well, is come to Americanized places in Japan. So like there's a Pizza Strada. We haven't tried that one. We tried another one, and then another one called La Rocco, which is pretty good. But we're here at the New York Club. Sorry, New York. A new New York Club. Bagels and sandwich shop. Got some bagels. Let's see Nick's impression of his honest impression. What do you think? You can be honest.
I think the place inside is really cool.
The food not there yet though?
Well, this doesn't taste like an everyday bagel.
Okay.
And then they use 90% egg.
Ah.
And then the bacon is an American bacon. So
That's what I feared.
yeah.
That's the only drawback to Japanese. Is the cheddar cheese at least cheddar or no?
It tastes like it's good though. It's good.
It's good. So Nick says it's good, but that's the only drawback.
But it doesn't taste like from New York. It's like.
Yeah. So that's the thing you'll find here in Japan, is that they don't quite use the same ingredients. Wow, he really cashed out. He really cashed out with this. But yeah, they don't use the same per se ingredients. Like their bacon here is completely different. What is it? He cashed out. Wow. I didn't cash out. I was about to get the New York style cheesecake.
Support New York business.
Yes. I was about to get the cheesecake, but I said, let me not be a fat guy like I have been this whole trip, because I feel like I gained weight this trip. Like I feel like I got bigger, but that's okay. I'll let you know how mine is. So this is also their menu. This is the one I got. I'm gonna dig in, because I also got a everything bagel with cream cheese. Say it again. The bagel itself is what?
Delicious.
Yeah, my bagel slaps. It's a lemon salt. I gotta let it cool down a little, but I like it. I don't mind egg. Nick's just not a big fan of them.
It's too much egg.
Yeah. But I wish it was a runny egg. Maybe that's a difference that it would make, but I think they forgot the avocado. Gotta keep it going. Freshly made. We're definitely in a ritzy area of Tokyo now. I don't know exactly where we are, but wow, they do haircuts there. Totally worth it. Chocolate croissant and a flan. We'll see if either of them are good. We're trying for Tam Tam. The D's are out. Music, bro.
It's probably because they're closing in 4 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this Tam Tam's got a lot though. Rob, would you buy this? It's over $100, but would you buy it? When in Japan, you gotta go to Chipotle, aka frijoles. Wow. Never seen that before. Trying this for the first time. Wow. What are your thoughts so far?
Not really.
Rice is a little al dente. Otherwise, it's pretty good though. Chicken slaps. So does the steak. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Rate 1 out of 10.
I had to try this. It's like an 8.
Wow, that's pretty high though. Probably 8 or 9 for me here. New day today. We got the car packed up, some wheels and tools, and some goodies. These are things we got to ship home. We maybe have figured out a way to get those home. I'll keep you posted. I know people have been asking me about car parts and, you know, whether or not I can ship it. We're trying to land that down, but just not sure if it's possible. So right now we're gonna head to the yard. We're gonna hopefully be able to make a video about cars and update Nick's giveaway and whatnot. So stay tuned for that. Maybe up garages, maybe some more hard offs, some more garage offs and all that. So we're not too far from the yard. Had to stop at the Conveni. The closest one's Lawson. If you guys ever come to Japan, make sure you try the lemon chicken. Pretty good. Got some other goodies because we were starving. Gonna give those a try, and then we're gonna head to the yard. Hopefully you'll be able to see some awesome new cars. So we just got done making a bunch of videos on a bunch of different cars that are for sale. I don't know where this portion of the video will make it onto a video, but it's pretty cool that we're getting to drive these. Nick is behind me in Giovanni's, what's it called? What do you call that thing? His Honda Acti. I'm not really sure what's going on here right now, but sorry, I got confused by what the truck was doing. The traffic here by where the port is kind of nutty. But we're headed back to drop these off. I think we're done for the day making videos for these cars over here, but we're gonna be making videos on other cars soon to come, or other things as well, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you catch the videos on the cars that are for sale. If you're interested in any of them, make sure you reach out. I'm putting Mendy prices, basically cleared to the port nearest to you, or I'm putting our deal page prices with no brokering, just straight up shipping of the cost of the car, and that's it. If you're interested in anything, make sure you reach out as soon as possible. Make sure you get these cars sold. That's why I'm here, trying to sell cars. For our deal page, obviously, things that were in my inventory. This one was not part of my inventory, but while I'm out here, also trying to make as many sales as possible. So for now, I'll let you guys go. So we made it to the car deal page mechanic yard. Look what's up on the lift right now. They're working on the AZ one that I helped source, and they're doing all the service to it and whatnot, which is really cool. And they got it up on the lift now. They've done all the work to it. Hi. They're doing the timing belt on it now. They're gonna lift it up. Oh, put it down. Okay. So they're working on it now. They got the hood off of it, or well, I should say the trunk, which is essentially the hood of it, off. So you guys get to see the services that I was talking about with the Z's. If you watch the services on the video of the Honda Z, but yeah. So now they're, hey, that's good. So they're in there working on it. And if you know, doing the timing belt on a car or an AZ1 is not easy, but they're making it happen now, which is really cool. Arigato gozaimasu. And so they got access to it from in here, and they're working on it. That's really cool. It's got that whole panel in there. So the timing belt's being done, which is really cool. And then the water pump, I believe, is being done in the thermostat. So these are things that, you know, Car Deal Page is able to do. It's cool that they removed the whole seat to get access to it, and remove the trunk as well. So you get an idea. They have access to do tires. And then over here is where they have access to paint the vehicles themselves if need be. If there's any repair, he's doing repair for it. But they got a full-fledged, essentially, paint shop. So if things need to get done, they will get done. The only thing is that they have literally, I can't show over there, but they have rows of cars that they got to work on. So they need to be able to do that. They got this in, which I'm very happy about. But this is finally getting done, which is really good. And I'm excited that this one hopefully will soon be going home to America. So they're able to do so many different things. So we made it to an up garage. You guys seen we did at the yard today. You've seen what Car Deal Page can do. This is the aspect of us coming here to see if we can source wheels for you guys. Because you want to take, we'll use the Tonto, just steelies and hubcaps. And you want us to find you rims and tires. They could be these simple rims and tires. But we're gonna get those unmounted and shipping those home. Yeah, see right off the bat, coming up, perfect example of whatever wheels that are perfect that you could just do. We'll find a couple more to show you, but it's just simple stuff like this where it's like instead of having those are fire, they say crown. Instead of having steelies on your cars that's coming from Japan, instead of you worrying about paying top dollar in America, you could just get something like that. But those are awesome. Not like that. I got distracted. I think the K ones were upstairs last time we were here.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll show you those in a second. We'll come up here and check this out because I think this is where the selection of K-car rims are. Let's start over here, see if they have anything as far as K-car spec wheels are. And by the way, this yard is like, I think with traffic, it was like 22 minutes from the yard to here. So if your car's in Yokohama, it's something as simple as Nick and I can come here and just find the wheels, simple wheels. We'll start right off the bat right here. Simple stuff like this. Look, simple stuff like this that would look great, no?
Yeah.
Like instead of Steelies.
Yeah.
Oh, they're on BlizzX, but whatever. You can get tires back home, but if you get cheap, even these.
This is a perfect example.
Oh.
Are these the by-sixes? Oh, this?
Wow.
Sold, I think.
Ah, we need to find out. But look at these.
I thought you were
They're
looking at
G's.
Yeah.
They're 5s.
Yeah.
Those are K specs. So those are, how much is that, do you think, if you were going to do a rough estimate?
This is like $1,400.
$1,400, but they're $1,400 wheels with tires already on them. You got these that are stupid cheap.
Yeah.
Stupid cheap for what they are. And they're, I guess, on Geolanders, I think they are. Yeah, Geolanders. So great tires. They are off-road specs. We're simple 5-spoke. You got Suzuki ones, you got Honda ones, and you got whatever ones.
It's like 300 installed.
Yeah, 300 installed. Like simple things where, again, look.
$300 installed.
Installed.
Like you can't get tires installed, just tires. You're paying $200 on eBay. Gotta go to a tire shop.
You gotta find the rims first. How much are the rims
just
gonna?
The tires. So let's say you have the rims somewhere. You're not buying rims for $300 in America.
No.
Like me, how many times have I bought rims on eBay? Then I have to go to the tire shop, install them, get them balanced. They could all do that here.
Yeah, they do this all here. So what we're saying is use us and abuse us when it comes to getting rims installed on the tires, and getting rims on your truck.
Oh wow, this is like, wow, this isn't that. Oh, it's 15s, but that's like very, very.
That's really nice because if you want a more aggressive looking tire,
yeah,
we can get this on your car. Like this would probably go hard on the wheel too. Again, they're on BlizzX, but it's whatever. Like they're better tires than what you.
$106. The whole setup.
So.
And tires from 2021. That's not that old.
No, and they're BlizzX. Again, you could get home and it's still cheap.
Yeah, soft tires.
You know.
Really cool too.
Yeah.
If somebody wants a taller rim, it's still K-spec.
Yep. Like if you got a K-van or a K-truck, those would look really good on a K-truck.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the thing is like the sky's the limits. There's more over here. These are bigger, that's for sure. But there's just so much more. And the cool thing is you just have to tell us, like, look, what is that? That's cheap.
That's a nice looking rim too.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
And 5.5.
So they're nice and more aggressive, and they're not as tall.
2021.
Yeah.
Even this one, not bad again.
Those are big though, too wide.
Oh yeah.
For K-specs. But if you're not getting something K-spec, wow, if you really want to ball out with AMG, holy crap. You can get OEMs. But again, we can get tires put on. So what we're saying is utilize the fact that Nick and I are here so that you can get rims and tires on your cars. It's kind of funny. I think that these are all here, by the way, because these were all people's winter setup. Yeah. And they probably sold their car and they don't need these anymore. Wow, we went right past these. Look at these. 4.5s. These would look great on a truck, a K truck, a K van, or even just a regular car. They would give it such an aggressive look to make it look really nice. Okay, so are you even a YouTuber if you don't make it to this up garage? Because this is the most iconic one where I see all the YouTubers pull into this one, including Nick himself. I came here last year, but I was sick as a dog dying inside the car, so I didn't really get out, and I think I tried and it was really bad. But we're coming back here to see what we can find here, but this is the most iconic one. So let's go in there and see what it's all about. I'm sure they're used to America Jindes. Guy Jean's walking in. Oh, there's a go-kart. Damn. Although last time we were here last year, we did run into somebody that wasn't very nice. So this up garage is kind of dead to me.
Like this up garage is a mandatory stop if you're coming to Japan.
Well, yeah, I said yeah. If you're coming to Japan, I guess you got to stop here no matter what. But
just for tourist vibes.
Yeah, it's the most iconic one.
Yeah, just for that.
Just the most iconic one. Period. Is the EAR 11 still here?
Just to look at a cappuccino engine that's been here 7 years. That is 30% off. 48,000.
Would you cop it if it's 50% off?
I wouldn't buy it for $1.
Really?
For what? What am I doing with it?
Ship it back. Rebuild it. You don't want to turbo swap something with that?
It's been here for so long, I'd rather just get one out of it. I take it out of the orange clap.
MB6.
Send that to you guys.
Look, there's what's it called? For the chimney. There's a rear. There is. There's a lot of junk here. Well, not junk, but junk to some people and gold to other people, but apparently not because it's still here. But we're going to take a look around to see what we can find. Sometimes you can find cappuccino parts. But when's the last time you found cappuccino parts here? I think it was last year we found cappuccino parts here, no?
There's parts. It's just like...
Yeah. But it's just like we've spoken before. Yeah. Like, why would I buy these rotors when you could just buy new rotors for probably the same price?
They're endless, so that's a cool brand, but still.
Yeah, but you could probably buy rotors for cheaper online.
Also, I wanna be the one to say in your video. This is what shopping is like in Upgarage. The idea of you just walk in, hey, can I have a California Rose for an Acti?
Nope.
It doesn't.
Not gonna happen.
I have to walk through all of this
and hope.
See if I can find it.
Hope to find it.
HH4, HH3, and see if I can find something.
Exactly. What's an ER34?
R34.
Oh. Yeah, like you literally have to go digging through piles and piles and piles of
remember chassis codes.
Chassis codes, yes. Which are the first 4 letters and numbers on your VIN, is what you would call it in America. But yeah, there's just so much stuff. Wow, this might be case spec, isn't it?
Pretty long.
JB64, so it is. This is for the New York Jimny.
Yeah.
We can do something with this. This is with the Gretty filter. The Gretty filter alone is worth some money, but that's a lot of cheese.
That's like $120.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool. If we had a New York Jimny, it would work. It'd be worth it. I guess let's keep looking around, see what we find. If we find anything at that. Made it to the steering wheels. Nothing really cool. I mean, this is actually pretty cool.
How much do you think this costs?
I saw it already, $49.
Okay, with a faded horn.
But it's got the hub, so I guess it's worth something for somebody. But they have this Gretty one.
Man, did you see this one?
Wow, I did not. That's cheese, though. I actually do need a second one, believe it or not. There is a box. There is a box.
That's a lot of real estate, but it is a box.
It is a box. Ready? I can break it down in 2 seconds, bro. The boys do need a second one, because that's what Augie and Grover have at home right now, and it holds it down, bro. But 6 racks is a lot, no? 40 bucks. I guess that's not bad, but I got them for like 2,000 last time.
It's also kind of dirty.
It is super dirty. So we made it to the tool section. They got strap-on tools here. Oh, they have KTC. I heard that's a good brand. That's pretty cool. The Mac handle with a thing on here. Wow, they have a lot of shift knobs. For cheap.
Really?
Yeah. Look at all these. Wow. Oh my gosh, feel the weight of this one.
Wow.
That's pretty sick. The fact that they have that. I may have to cop. America Jindes. What'd you pay for that? Knowing that you have the Ryobi one that can do just as well as that.
It's a strap-on, though.
Strap-ons. I have strap-on tools. I do.
Can you get that for us?
That's actually, I have that one at home, believe it or not.
Strap-on one?
Yeah, the strap-on one. I think I paid like, they're normally like couple, like $1,000, and I paid like $300 for it. Which was a killer deal. Shout out to the guy that sold it to me back in the day. He just never used it, so he was like, yeah, run it up. Wow, they have a lot of Makita tools, but look, there's more strap-on behind you.
Makita's Japanese, of course.
Oh, I didn't know Makita was Japanese.
Yeah, I wish I actually had Makita so I could be JDM when I change tires. Oh, wow.
Strap-on. Yeah, can you believe this is... It's actually cheap, though, for the magnetic one. You said 6,000 is $40?
Yeah.
I'd cop that one, believe it or not.
Do it.
I have it. That's like the one I have on my toolbox, by the way. I might cop that because that at home is like $100 and something, by the way. They have a lot of strap-on tools, that's for sure. And up we go. These are sick, by the way. Huh? It's told you it'd be there. Why? What are you trying to get? Coming at you hard with these tri-spokes for the motorcycle. Wow, there's 2 of them. They were both here? 3. I definitely would love to cop this. Is that comfortable? No, that's hard. Would you ride that? Comment below, should Mendy Imports buy this one? Because that's next level locked in. Oh, no way. Wow. Oh. How cheap? Someone's done a repaint job on it, but I'd totally still buy it. Mendy Imports one of these, but wants one of these back home. I wonder if it runs though.
It's $40.
That is true. This is when I know, like, I need a container. I need to do a container ASAP. Too bad that's sold. I wonder who bought it. Watch, it's going to be back home at some point. I hope to see it again too. I would love to have ridden it. Wow, I didn't realize how many tires were going to be back here. That's kind of insane. Right off the bat, these go hard. The brown ones right here. Do they move stuff around?
I think they're probably working or something. Clearly, actually. This is obviously not shoppable.
Yeah, I guess that's true. What is that to? It's a Suzuki K-Van for sure. Yeah. Both with the front and back.
And van.
Yeah. So we can't see wheels is what you're saying?
There's no cool wheels up here though. It's just Jimmy and stuff like that.
Jimmy, or does it look foggy in here? I wonder what the heck they're doing.
How is it organizing?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I guess we could go to the other spot. For a JA11 with a boost gauge on here. That's pretty cool. Oh, I wonder what that is for. That's interesting. They have a dashboard for a Jimny. Fenders, on hoods, Altezza. Look at this, what? Holy crap! Oh, that's probably for one of the vans, like the crazy vans they have here.
Yeah.
We should really lock in and get no bikes, bro. I actually would love to get bikes like this for the boys and Megan. Like one like this. What's 49,000? Yeah, that's not bad at all for these bikes. I would love this one back home, but I need 2 of these. I guess this one could work too. This place is so big, they got stuff to install and uninstall things here for you. But we're going to the wheels. Wow, there's like no wheels over there though. Something must be really going on. But let's go see. Did you see the quad with those dunks? Over here? Look. That's pretty nuts. Wow, they got some Watanabes. Yee. I guess Nick found some cheap bikes over here. Wow, these are pretty nice. Does that mean sold?
Yeah, probably.
Let's take a look to see what they got. Those are nice. I like that style of wheel. Yeah, quick delivery would go hard with those. Or even stuff like this, like the KMC stuff. Wow. Wow. They're cheap too. They're kind of wide, but they're cheap.
700.
They still go hard though.
Great example of a
cheap one.
Expensive, nice wheel.
Yeah. That gets the job done.
A great example of an inexpensive wheel.
How much is that?
Like maybe $450 installed.
$450 installed for those with mud stars. I hate that they do this. They face them all like they should alternate them so as you're walking, you can look back or you can look forward, not back. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense why they do it.
They got the VXs, the Project Active.
VXs.
I'm joking, but the big version.
These are nice.
VX is back home. Shout out to Project Active.
Facts. It's waiting for us when we get back home. I should say it's waiting for me because you're going to allegedly move out here. There's a lot of wheels. Holy cow. There's a lot of... I know, but I mean, if people are watching that are not K-Spec necessarily, even, I mean, like those TEs, those are cheese, though. That's a lot of money. That's almost, what, 2,000?
That's how much people pay when they buy real wheels.
I guess I don't buy real wheels. There's more upstairs, right?
Yeah. The K one's upstairs. But there's not much here. This one is just cool to look at.
Yeah, it's just cool to stop in and say shalom to all the ones here. Right, now we come to the upstairs. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Well, it's 450 installed. Wow, the SSRs though go hard too. They're just Steely's painted white. They're not, I can't hate them, but they're just Steely's painted white. Maybe it's some moon caps. Moon eye caps are sick. This works. Guess this is more of the K-Spec ones. Anything here for red? Like the wheels he liked? Red? Those are pretty nice, yeah. Did you see these Daihatsu wheels? Wow. They are definitely too big. But look, these are... Giovanni?
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to pay this much.
You should hit him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are a lot of cheese, and they're 7 and 7.5. I feel like that's what Pink Lemonade has right now.
That's even wider.
Look at these, though. Like something like this. That's what, 450 installed?
I think, yeah. Maybe less. I think low-key that installed. Like $400 installed.
Yeah, $400 installed.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Are we home? Are we driving an hour here, an hour back?
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's the biggest what if.
Right now? Oh, wow. This is good for Giovanni, though.
Damn. Tri-spokes, too. Are we going to cop them? I guess we should figure out the boxes in the car first and then maybe come back for these. These are cool, too, though.
Yeah, for sure. 15, though. I try to stay away. But...
I mean, 15s are 15s. You're definitely going to be on the dunks kind of side, but not bad. Those are nice. Nissan ones are cool. Hubcaps or whatever.
Trying to not also get 13, unless they're...
Yeah, unless the request is to put to 13, or they, like Nick said, unless they're cheap. These are nice too, though. Daihatsus, but they're 15s. These are cool too. Could be like 450 to 500 installed. They're cool wheels with mud tires on them already. Anything there worth there? There's these Nismo ones, but they're clapped.
Yeah, no, people would pay that though too.
Really?
Also, I want to show in the video that, like, let's walk over to a good example. This right here. These wheels with tires from 2024 are 30,000 yen, and we would just drive and install them. In comparison to getting tires, just tires, the same exact size, are also like these are 12s, and they're that much.
What's this? Balanced and installed or something?
Yeah, I think this is balanced and installed here. But these right here, 22,000, just for tires. So it almost makes sense to just put a rim on there.
Yeah, it really does. I wonder how much those SSRs are.
Probably so.
Think?
Wow, really?
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, they really are. Those would go hard.
Like this cool. Like,
I wonder if Red would want these.
Yeah, they're K-Spec too.
Should send him a message right now. That is Mendy spec wheels right there. I don't know about the like foo done letters, but the wheels themselves are pristine. The lug nuts are sick too. Attention to detail. This looks hard too. Savi coming at you hard. They have 34 and it's wide body too, on the doors and everything. Coming at you dumb hard, Savi. What do you know about an R34? Do you think it's got a turbo?
I think so. It's got 4 gauges. So.
It does have 4 gauges. It is.
Import legal.
It is manual.
Bar.
Just rolled up. Looks sick in the rain too. So shout out to Thomas. We just had some lunch with him, some sushi. Really appreciate the sushi, Thomas. But now we are at an up garage, and look what's right next to me, coming at me hard. Looks to be a camper style, quick delivery, and it's a short wheelbase too. I need to get one of these for sure. We're going to this up garage here, and we're gonna go see what kind of wheels they have. He's got a Nardi wheel on this too. This thing is sick. Sadly, I don't think it's import legal, but maybe it is. But look at this window. It's insane, the amount of space he has. Back seats in the back, totally flexing. Look at the size of those wipers. It is insane. C4 arm reference. Sick. Cashing out on these wheels. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try sending these home.
Red sets of rims finally pop your cherry.
Test rims is what they are, and I'll explain more in a little bit, but this is basically what they look like with mud stars. I'll have to get a set of mud stars at home. Hopefully I can find some exact same ones with mud stars. Are basically 70,000 yen, which is more than double essentially.
Yeah, that's really good tires.
Yeah, it is really good tires if I can find a set of mud stars somewhere. But then there's also these. I guess in the future maybe I can look to ship these, but I would have to remove the tires. But that's really what this is a test to see if I can send these home without an issue. So stay tuned for that. We're at this up garage. If you see anything you want, it looks like the Snap-on from S, or the S from Snap-on. If you see anything you want, basically just add on $100 to install it, maybe a little less, because this one's kind of far. This is actually pretty far from the yard, isn't it? Almost like an hour and a half to 2, depending on traffic. Yeah, round trip essentially. So
this is really, really far.
These are actually pretty cool too.
Yeah.
They're just very simple and cheap wheels. They get the job done. They're 5, so they're nice and wide too. They're 15, so they're kind of monster trucking, but nothing crazy. And then you have the TAF wheels. Those kind of go hard too with Dunlop tires. These are cheap. Yeah, he's getting me the brand new stuff, which is awesome. So they even have like 12s over here, maybe even 10s. But yeah, there's also some more K-spec wheels in the back. I'll show you the K-specs. But I mean, there's full size. It's just harder for me to, if you have a full size car you want me to install these on, I can definitely do that. Like these are cool, like if they were going on something that was big enough that you bought out here. But yeah, some more K-specs. These are crumbs. Just so crazy how cheap these are. It's insane how cheap they are. Very simple. Like this. I'll see how much it would be to get these shipped home, and I might have to cash out. I might just have to ship these home and just sell them at home for a small profit. Like these are perfectly good example. If you have a Daihatsu, they're 4x100, so you can simply just throw these on a Daihatsu that came with Steelies, like Nick did with the Naked, and it looks so good. Or even like, not full-size cars too. Like these are crumbs, but these automatically give a better look to the car if they come with Steelies with the hubcaps. Same thing with down below. They're all pretty much around the 11,000 to 20,000 yen mark. Like those are really nice wheels. They're non-name brand, whatever wheels. And they do just great. It would be great on cars. Like this is pretty bad. And they still want a lot of money for these. But that can be fixed. But I mean, that's still kind of a lot of money. These are pretty cool in my opinion. They're 6s. They're off of Toyota, but they're kind of wide. It's not really K-spec. But yeah, there's just so much that you can see and do with these. These are raised. These are pretty fire. And they're cheap too, 80,000 yen. I don't like this. I think this is a little ricey because it doesn't actually function or work. But these are baller wheels if you really wanted to ball out with these. Clear coat's peeling on it, but again, nothing that can't be fixed. I guess some more K-spec wheels. I'll kind of try and go slow so you guys get an idea. cheap wheels. I think these mean that they're sold, but another set of nice wheels. Those are cool too. 4x100. Those are 16s though, so they're kind of on the bigger side. Those BBSs are nice as well. So I guess, yeah. So look, we found Nick's car.
That low pro spoiler?
Yeah. That's crazy. So I acquired wheels, didn't film much more after that, but got some wheels. Now we're to hobby off, house off, hard off. You guys always request these. I was on a live and everybody said you guys wanted to see more of these. So here you are, you're gonna see some more. Let's see what we can find here, if anything at that. It's very, very overwhelming sometimes though. So you see all these cars, don't really fit the criteria. There are also a lot of cheese, but one that really stands out that I kind of want to get is that one. I don't know why it looks so good. That one's really nice too, but that's a lot of money for that. But Nick says that there's something really nutty over here. What? Actually, that is really cool. That's kind of rare. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that in real person.
It's a tall boy.
I don't know what a tall boy is, but that's cool. Where's the nutty thing that you wanted to show me?
The blue S60.
Oh, there is an X660. What? What? Is that a print? Like a misprint or something? 40,000 yen? Oh my gosh. You guys can do the math yourself, but that's insane. It's crazy. Yeah, so they have so many different things. Like even this Fast and the Furious thing. This is cheap. There's no reason you can't buy this, or you should not buy this, by the way. It's Fast and the Furious spec. Same thing with this one. It's cheap. The reason we're here is we look things to sell out of like Nick's Mirror walkthrough, my website, things that you guys might like. So if you're seeing something in these videos that you would like to buy, make sure you let me know. That's pretty cool. A Chevy, like that's cool too, but that's a lot of money. So I look at things where I can still make some sort of profit because I'm out here looking for these things and like sifting through things just like you see here, that I would like to be able to find something. And I think it's only fair if I spend the time to do that I make a buck. They're all different stencils and sizes. Very overwhelming here at this one. They have cool stuff. Nothing that was worthwhile for us. But for now, let's move on to the next thing for today. Naked in the wild. Not sure that there's a video, but we're walking back to our new Airbnb. What part of Japan are we in now? Tokyo. We're still technically in Tokyo. But we're a little further. Like, if Chiba was here, we're like up here. But first things first, we gotta get some provisions from home. AKA some water, so we have something when we're back home.